got Jack Russells. We have 2 Jack Russells. I want to have them like laying side by side, but this one's a little too small. I'm going to have to get a bigger log. So I want to make them life size. And I want to do cats and different things, but so I have this little statue thing. I think I'm going to try to do 1 cat would be cool. I think it'd be much cooler if I could do 2 sit next to each other. So we have a bunch of kittens. If you've seen some other videos, they're running around all the time. We have some black cats. I'm gonna try to do them. They have the greenish eyes and black, super black. I'm gonna try to do 2 of them side by side if I can, this log, and we'll see how it goes. On the kitty cat some more, or 2 cats, see if it works. Got a new chainsaw, battery powered, just so we can have something a little lighter. And it came with a smaller bar, so that's pretty nice. Alright, it's coming together. I'm going to use the ankle grinder, I think, now. Try to shape the back a little bit of this one. Maybe the tail area. Try to cut out a little bit to get the tail showing. Getting close. Still got a little some tweaking. I think that's about as far as I'm going to go with the Dremel. I'm going to go back to the Dremel. I think it's coming out pretty good. Have these little guys hanging out together. Alright, I can see cracks starting on the ears. This is the same grain right here. So I'm going to have to oil this up before I put it away for the day. Especially the ears here. This has always saved me from having cracks get worse, so hopefully it sticks that way. That loud sound today, if you can hear it, is the neighbor is harvesting his corn. He's got a big combine out there. All right, back in the shop, I'm going to use the Dremel some more. I'm going to mix up some of this weird little guy, water putty, wood putty. Fill in this big crack here. Pretty big rotten spot when I got into the middle here. I got to fill this in. Big cracks right here. Fill those in. And I'm going to glue in the eyes in a minute. All right, I have to sand off that wood putty. Water putty it's called. I'm going to sand that off real quick. And I think it'll be ready for painting. Maybe fit in the eyes. That's cold. It's cold out here today. Below freezing. Gonna warm up. All right, just a quick side note. On the flex shaft, you're supposed to have it above the working tool part. The actual drill part or Dremel tool part. And the flex shaft is supposed to be, this part's supposed to be hanging up here, the motor. So I happen to have a IV stand that works perfectly. And I'm going to be checking out the eyes here, making them a little deeper, making sure the glass eyes I have are going to fit in the socket about the right depth. Don't want them to be too shallow and eyes bulging out. So that's what I'm working on right now. Painting done here. Black cat's coming up. All right, the cats have a black cat eye right down the middle. See if I can capture that. Not sure if I can. Last step, I'm going to oil up the base and be all set. All right, I walked away for a little bit and not pleased with the mouths. Looks a little too gargoyle-ish. So I sanded back their mouths, their neck and chin some. This one's neck was a little too not pronounced enough in the back. So the guy on this side has a nicer cat neck. Now this one I got rid of some of this hump here, made more of a pronounced head and neck area. Their mouths, it looks more like kitties now. Their mouths were just too big. My daughter said like a gargoyle and I had to agree with her. So sand it a little bit more, put a little tiny mouth in, repaint them.